Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about the double standards of the LGBT community and the media and entertainment, because I was having a conversation, and this isn't no kind of attack, but it just kind of baffles me, the hypocrisy that be coming from the LGBT community. And I know it's not really the LGBT community at large, it's really the folks that speak for them, apparently. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's the same way where it's people that try to speak for black people about, it's a good thing that they race changed a white character to black or whatever. It's the utter hypocrisy of it all. But it is it's funny, like, I hear people part of the LGBT community always saying how they want the characters to be treated normally and seen like the average person. So what really came to this conversation for me is when I was watching Black Lightning. And of course, if you guys know Black Lightning, you know that Black Lightning's oldest daughter, Anissa is a openly gay black woman, right? And she was kind of talking, having a little flirty moment with a black straight guy or whatever. And she let him know that, hey, I'm gay or whatever and stuff like that, right? And people saw the little chemistry between the characters, and they was like, oh man, wouldn't it be funny if they had got together? And of course you have people attacking them, talking about, no, that's not right because the character is traditionally straight, I mean gay and stuff like that, and you can't do that for a gay character and make them go with the opposite sex or whatever when they're not into the opposite sex or whatever. That's why they're gay or whatever. And that is the utter hypocrisy right there. It's just like, okay, you're basically saying that a gay person can't have romantic feelings for the opposite sex of the person just because they're gay or whatever, and maybe have a moment, just like in shows where they, for some reason, they'll have a straight person have a moment with a gay person, or even where they completely change the straight character and make them gay. What would be so wrong about doing it in the reverse way of making the gay character straight? It is what it is. And of course, you have the usuals like, oh, because the character is born gay and you can't change your sexuality. Well, if you can't change your sexuality, why do you think it's okay to take a canonically character that's been canonically straight, that has proven time and time again that they're straight, yet you make them gay? For what reason? You know what I'm saying? And then be like, oh, that's difference. No, there's no difference. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Either the character isn't gay, or if you're going to do that with the straight character, be forewarned that it could possibly happen with a gay character. And to be honest, if you really wanted to do this normal thing, I think it should happen. I think it really should happen. Not that I'm, shipping the characters together or anything, but what would be wrong with, this lesbian woman, having issues? Well, not really having issues, but, lonely because her girlfriend is in a coma. And, you got this guy that she clearly thinks he's cute or whatever and stuff like that. And, they had romantic interest, or she had developed feelings for him. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Just like you say that if it's possible for a straight character to do that, then it should be possible for a person that is part of the LGBT community to, feel the same. It happens. You know what I mean? You can't really say that it couldn't happen. But I'm just saying, if you're saying that you want the characters to be treated equally, well, okay, if the straight characters have to go through that kind of storyline, what would be so wrong with a lesbian going through that same storyline where, she was feeling lonely, the guy was cute or whatever, and she developed romantic feelings, and then, one thing led to another, and they have that one session of passion or whatever and stuff like that. It's not unheard of, and I don't know if it's uncommon, but if we're doing the same thing with, canonically straight characters and making them gay to pander or whatever, what's wrong with doing this for the character? Because I think it could show some good character development growth, and it could be something that could be a discussion, an open discussion part for the LGBT community, because it's like, oh dang, I have had those moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure there's probably somebody that's part of the LGBT community that probably had those moments where, they were like, oh, I'm straight gay or whatever and stuff like that, and then ran into the opposite sex and was like, dang, and had developed romantic feelings. It's not uncommon or whatever, but I just find the hypocrisy of it is, it's just like, it's okay to do it to a straight character, but it's not okay to do it with a gay character or whatever. But it just be like, you have to be okay with that. You can't really get upset with that, because it will show that it's good for you, but not good for thee. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that kind of stuff, because I'm like, if you want to be treated equally or whatever, it has to be equal around the board. So that means, for instance, if they decided to reboot the universe, or they decide to do a brand new show, and they decide to take the gay character and make them straight for the show, you can't get mad and be like, oh, it's an erasure of the LGBT community, when you're taking a straight character and making that's canonically straight and rebooting them into a LGBT character just because. You know what I'm saying? It'll be the same reason. Why are you taking this canonically gay character and making them straight? Oh, because, for reasons. Because I just want to. Or I remember some people were getting upset that, fan fiction writers would take a canonically gay character and they would have them romantically involved with a canonically, opposite sex person, and they would get together at the end of the series and be married or something like that. And then people were like getting attacked for it and talking about the character is gay, you homophobe or whatever. Okay, it might be canonically gay in the in the out in the world, but that if that's their story, that's their story. Just like you're telling me I have to be okay when they reboot a character or make a show and take a canonically straight character and make them gay. That's what they want to do. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. We can't keep having this one for thee and not the other. It just doesn't work, because you're going to get pushed back or whatever. I'm just saying, I just find it, I thought it was a good conversation to have, because it is interesting. It would shake the character up, because it's just like, get her to have that moment of questioning, or get her to have that moment of regret or something like that, or really get to have that moment where she is gay, but she just happened to have romantic feelings for this guy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like it's erasing the fact that she's gay or whatever and stuff like that. It just brings in another layer dimension of her character that shows that she can have a lapse. She can have this moment of realization that that's not what she wants, or she will always love the person or something like that, but realize that's not what she wants. It just happens. Things happen. You can't really say that kind of stuff wouldn't happen or couldn't happen. I feel like it should happen though, because it opens up the door for that kind of discussion. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that was my little thoughts about, the hypocrisy of the LGBT community and media, and how I think, we need to be fair across the board. If you're telling, heterosexual people that they have to, be okay when they take a canonically heterosexual character and make them gay, then you have to be okay if they take a canonically gay character and make them straight, or give them, have a storyline involving them with the opposite sex. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.